Luh Tony, Luh Tony. Luh Tony, Luh Tony. Luh Tony, Luh Tony. All he wanted was glory, so this is his story. He wasn't a popular kid, but more of a down-to-earth kid. Some most called him dorky, yeah, more in the sport, and with a big dream to become an athlete. He said my inspiration comes when my sister looks at me. I know it's tragic, my mom and dad passed when I was 14. Liziah asked me like, where's my daddy? See, he ain't know why to tell her, but he knew that everything could get better and get more easy over time. So we looked her in the eyes like, listen, Liziah, but mommy and daddy's gone, so it's only you and I. He stopped trying to fight. Oh man, the Lord knows he tried. Then he looked at Liziah, the look in her eyes just screamed out, I'm so terrified. Man, his heart would just tell when she cried. But everything has changed when Luh Tony got some age on him. Went from making his own bed to his bed being made for him. See, some have respected it, but most would hate on him, cause they seen it, he was grinding, trying to make a way for him. And Liziah was his rod, his right hand. You fight or fight type of deal. You die or die type of deal. She was his backbone, the reason he tried type of deal. Then one day he was sitting on the couch right but to him something didn't sound right. And he was on the phone with his girl like, I'ma check up on Liziah. She's too quiet, that don't sound like her. So he just creeped down on her in a slower like motion. Peeked through the door but the window was open. Look left or right, then the front door starts closing. He looked round the corner like, whoop, there she goes. Hey Liziah, yo, where you been? Till I was out with some friends, he said, please don't pretend that I'm stupid. Girl, this is not what I'm used to. Do you have a clue of what time that it is? She looked down the whole time. You're kinda suspicious, gave one gentle kiss on her forehead, then lifted her chin. Just to see two busted lips with a black eye and two to four hickeys. Oh man, the rage started coming. Then he felt the blood start rushing. Then he said, tell me who done this. She just said, no, Tony, chill, please, it's nothing. But trust me, the truth, you don't want it, you're better without it. It's better that way. Liziah just tell me, she just said, okay. See, there is this guy with a tat on his face. See, most call him Rome, but Lil Rome is his name. He asked for the age of this dude named Rome. She said he was only 18 years old. Tony flipped out, Liziah just freaked out when I told him I was 12. He said nobody can know, then he ran to the phone. Oh man, his heart is so cold. Trying to find straight down the road, these stories untold. Then Ruckus, he picks up the phone. Yo Ruckus, yeah, what's up big bro? Hey, yo Ruckus, man, I need some. This dude just put his hands on my sister, so I'm probably gon' kill him. But man, I cannot trust no one, I gotta come to my brother. But now we gotta eat a Buddha, this family can deal with it. Ha, Tony, you trippin', but you know that I'm with it. I'ma make a quick call and hit you back in a minute. I would do the same if he put his hands on my sister, so now I know how you feelin'. You know I'ma ride with you for sure. Then hung up the phone, Luh Tony was waiting 10 minutes or so. Then picked up hello, then Ruckus said, yo man, I got what you need, man, I'm at the front door. He opened the door fast, there was Ruckus in a black mask with about 2 gas, with a black bag in his hand. He said duct tape and cinder block is in a backpack, that's fine. He looked at Liziah and told her to tell him to meet her at 9. So by that time they'll be ready to go, but she's acting real nervously, shook on the side, saw tears in her eyes. But she said K when he gave her a hug, he rubbed tears from her face, he saw fear in her face. Like the Lord ripped her spirit and just put the fear in his place. Hey, Natty parked in the back, dressed in all black, what you call that? When even the car's black. Liziah raised up, he said Liziah fall back, heart racing like bomb threats, like where is this fraud at? They waited a second, then waited 2 to 4 minutes. Then saw some dude hit the corner like, is this the dude? She say, Tony, yeah, that's the dude. He say the Ruckus, let's get it. Now was a minute when they hopped out the door. They snuck up behind him, put it back to his skull. He fell to the ground and just folded like clothes, missing teeth, broken nose, but that's just how it goes. See, Tony wasn't satisfied with it, he wasn't. Man, he had to catch a body or something. So he ran to the whip just to grab both straps, but he couldn't find nothing. He ran back to Ruckus like, Ruckus, yeah, what's up? Man, I couldn't find him, yeah, they should be in the trunk. Then he heard click clack from the back. When he looked back, man, he saw Liziah with both straps. Man, his heart dropped, and then she aimed it at Ruckus. Then told him, I hope that you caught all your family, and told him you loved him, cause Ruckus should die in a day. She lifted the barrel, put 2 in his face. Tony falls to the ground. Liziah just stood at his feet like, hello big brother. Luh Tony wonders like, where'd I go wrong? She would just laugh and say, brother, I love you, with a smirk on her face. The look in her eyes say it's fake. She'll say that you lay in the bed that you make. His heart start to race when she say that there's no other way. So Luh Tony just pray, bang bang. Tony falls to the ground, Liziah just stood at his feet like, hello big brother. Luh Tony wonders like, where'd I go wrong? She would just laugh and say, brother, I love you, with a smirk on her face. The look in her eyes say it's fake. She'll say that you lay in the bed that you make. His heart start to race when she say that there's no other way. So Luh Tony just prayed. Damn. Tony woke up in a hospital bed, was like late December. Doctor screams say he's awake, but do you remember a thing? Tony just sits there and think, like what do you mean? The doctor just turned to him, let me explain. We find you passed out, bullet holes to your brain. Tony's like, hold up man, what are you saying? You should have been dead, I'm amazed you're awake. Luh Tony keeps having these visions of his little sister with a gun trying to kill him. Oh man, he can't stomach the thought
He can't imagine Laziah was trying to kill him. He lay for the meanwhile. They said, Doc, can I leave now? It all started to come back to him in clearer details. The doctor said Tony, then Tony, he hopped on his feet now. Tony rushed out the door, refusing to stop for somebody. Saw cops in the lobby like, damn, says I need a plan. But instead he just ran through the crowd, then someone grabbed his hand like, come with me. Luckily, you found someone who saw everything. Yeah, the night was a tragedy, right? You and your guy had a strategy, right? So his death was just sad to see, right? See, you were supposed to die. When Laziah pulled the trigger, she just closed her eyes and clenched twice. Then she ran off and just hopped in a ride with some dude. But I don't know who was inside it, but I know how to find it. So let's take a walk through this alley. I tell you all I know about it. Tony's like, hold up, man, stop it. Dude turned around, homie, is there a problem? It's just getting awkward. Then they got silent. The dude, he spoke up like, bro, you caught a body. At first all I saw was your boy, then saw you. But the dude that y'all jumped was my partner. So why should I bother to talk? We all have created a monster, pulled out a revolver. Luh Tony, he snatched the revolver, put two in his chest, watch him fall. But then he ran off, then he tried to get his clothes changed. Then he heard the sirens cover both ways. Luh Tony's now an issue for the wrong things, but he couldn't drop the pistol, we figured he'll need it for the wrong things. Man, Laziah's on the wrong game, gave him the wrong name, the wrong gauge for the wrong dude. Tony, he had no one to run to. Yeah, now the ruckus is gone, he wish he was gone too. That made him so heartless, so he just ran to his apartment just to see Mel in the darkness, right? Becoming more cautious, he looked inside and saw so many pages, about 4 or 5. They came from Laziah, she told him to meet around 8 in the parking lot. He thought to himself, is it worth my life? Hold up, man, fuck it, it's worth the try. It struck about 8 when he made it, no one was around. His heart started racing, his heart, it just started to pound. He felt like 6 hands on his back. 3 people grabbed him, he stoned in the bag. Then they pulled off, then the car stopped. When the trunk popped, he glanced up to his mom and his dad. He's stuck in a mix of confusion. Like, yo, what the hell are y'all doing? Y'all died about 5 years ago, he's so clueless. They're like, Tony, don't you feel stupid now? See, they faked the death, he's like, how could you do this, ma? How could you do this, pop? Your own flesh and blood, man, your oldest child. The father says, Tony, cut it out, man, we losing time. So let me cut to the chase, so you can understand more. Exactly why we did it, what we did it for. See, me and your mother were drug lords, but we knew you wouldn't go out of your way for us. See, Laziah, she worked for us. Ruckus, he worked for us. We couldn't have you, we knew you wouldn't work for us. Black eye she had was all fake, see, it worked for us. The plan we mapped out, it was perfect, I swear. Well, until, see, Ruckus, he was hired to kill. But it was way past his limit, he choked his last minute. Laziah had to finish the deal. Then she said, wait, father, I can't. Until we both told her life was at stake. But you didn't know Tony Ruckus was our oldest son, so it hurt to send you two away. Then his mom and dad, they just turned away. Man, he couldn't bear the look on Laziah's face. Man, he hated seeing tears in her eyes. It still hurt when she cried, though she tried to take his life away. She took his pocket knife away. Laziah, what is this? She said, when I cut the rope, just wanna make it quick, Tony. But ever since, Tony, they made me pull the trigger, I've been holding this on me. She gave him a necklace, his name was a grave. Tony said, I love you, then just fled away. His father turned around, sending shots his way. Like, not today, put one in his back and 2 in his leg. But he got away, Luh Tony's okay, just bleeding out faster. But he can't leave her alone with them 2 bastards. He ain't know how to get her, he knew he gotta go back. They never got him so fast, went on in full blast. And he just ran up in the trap house. Saw his dad and mom gathering the crack rocks, sending bullets to her back, calling back shots. Then made a promise like I promise it's your last stop. Started spraying his last shots. He saw his dad run out of the back press, put one more into his chest and listen for the last breath. But since he emptied the clip, see there was none left. He looked at Laziah like, look at me, dad's next. She just cried, and she cried. Tony said, baby, don't cry. She just gave him the sweetest response. She said, I'm just happy to see you alive. Then Tony collapsed to the floor, the blood drips away. He can't take the pain, put the gun to his brain. Her heart start to race when he says that there's no other way. So Laziah just prayed. Bang, bang. He just ran up in the trap house. Saw his dad and mom gathering the crack rocks, sending bullets to her back, calling back shots. Then made a promise like I promise it's your last stop. Started spraying his last shots. He saw his dad run out of the back press, put one more into his chest and listen for the last breath. But since he emptied the clip, see there was none left. He looked at Laziah like, look at me, dad's next. She just cried, and she cried. Tony said, baby, don't cry. She just gave him the sweetest response. She said, I'm just happy to see you alive. Then Tony collapsed to the floor, the blood drips away. He can't take the pain, put the gun to his brain. Her heart start the race when he says that there's no other way. So Laziah just prayed. Damn. Laziah, All she wanted was happiness, now she is trapped in this era. Trying to stay calm, but the world couldn't let her. She's just a little girl getting better now, cheeks getting wetter now. Yeah, all she felt was the hurt. It matters a second, she watched tables turn. The guilt in her heart started burning her. Now all her circumstances turned to something more. Just lost her mother, her brother just lying in front of her, bleeding out slowly. Liziah was wondering, gun click cause he used a clip on his mother. He's going unconscious with blood puddles under him. Damn, she struggled to get Tony up again. Can't find the strength in his legs for another step. He asked for his phone just to send this girl one last text. Then Tony took just one last breath. High. She just held him with her eyes closed. She couldn't bear to watch, she wished she had a blindfold. Her just wishing at the time would rewind to the time they were blind, cause the grind was designed for them. Yeah, she couldn't battle this fight, but she always kept her head up when the matter was tight. She ran outside the house and just ran into the night. She ran into the road and jumped in front of two headlights. So we stopped and he asked if she's fine. Liziah says yes, I'm okay, but he knew she was lying. Asked her if she needs a ride. Liziah said sure, then the driver said just hop inside. She started to cry, put the car in the drive, put his hands on her thighs. She freaked out as she pushed him aside, so he pulled to the side of the road. He got out and he pulled her outside. She fights for her life, this man doesn't show her no mercy. She screams out, you're hurting me, sir. This sicko was fully aware, but he just didn't care, so he showed her no type of concern. Man, that's some nonsense. He reached for her throat and he choked her unconscious. She woke up, her clothes right beside her. Freaked when she seen all the bruises all over her body. She gets up, start wobbling, heart must be pounding. She's probably so sick inside, man, I'm just showing honesty. Runs down the road and starts seeking apologies. Look in the sky like, oh, why Lord, oh, why me, oh, damn. See, nothing makes sense. She ran down the road, then leaned against some picket fence. Some lady walks out of the house with two kids, then asks her like, who are you with? See, one of the kids about her age. She start thinking to herself like, I shouldn't be here in the first place. These past days have before been my worst days. She look him in the eyes with the who can I trust face. The mother asks Liziah if she wanted a milk. Liziah hesitated and she just stood still. See, she blinked a few times cause her mind was twisted. The boy shrugged like, hey mom, we always wanted a sister. But see, Anna was a mom by the way. The boy's name was Jesus and Theo was the other one's name. The father went around at this time of the day. He was too into the game, yeah, some typical things. Liziah grabbed her by her hand and told her all of the bad. Told her all the stuff she did in the past, like my dad's going. See, my mother, she was murdered right in front of me. My brother shot her up and then he bled out in front of me. It was perfect for some months I see. Liziah was not one of them because the courts granted this family custody. She was happy, took a month to see, because she never knew what it felt like to be so loved by your family. Liziah's mother and Anna went way back. They were actually sisters but never on the same track. Were constantly bumping heads, so Anna just stayed back. She moved to this part of town where nobody had stayed at, huh? Yeah, Liziah had an aunt she never knew of. Losing her blood family is all she ever knew, but a new family, yeah, she's getting used to it. Barely know these people, but they already knew the script. Love, time passing, brother started acting real weird, but Liziah's just laying there laughing. Little pressure to the back of their head. Turn around and see Anna with a strap to their head. The brothers ran into the room with their father. She said, Liziah got a call from your father just about an hour after all the drama. Said he's gonna kill my family if I didn't take you out. And she's crying, Liziah's kinda shook up. And in a minute she couldn't even look up. She felt the guilt in her heart and her stomach. And somewhere she heard the front door open and she heard gunshots. They looked round the corner. Then they saw Ruckus with a gun to the brothers. He ran in the house and first shot at the husband. Now Anna is just seeing red, she can't see any colors. Goddamn, Liziah's like damn. Now she just wondering how was he here. She's silent in fear, but right by his ear and his hair was a scar on the side of his head. The bullet just grazed him. But Ruckus wasn't mad cause he knew that his father had made her. Everybody thought he had died, well he faked it. He laid in the alley just patiently waiting. So then he just stands up, looks at Luh Tony, called the ambulance, and then he just ran off. Ruckus got a plan now, so he ran to his sandbox, grabbed two pistols like I must kill my dad now.